Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and we have another match on Vitalism today for you. It is sPIro versus USSR, United Super Sex Robots, I believe. And they are both North American Iron teams in UGC. I was watching the demo roll, and he decided not to go for the stickies, and instead is sticking it back with his heavy med combo. So not a bad idea right there, deciding to go and take the house first. We'll see what's going on in the intel rooms. Scout for Blue actually getting in the middle of the room. He's not going to last long, and no, indeed. Doggy ears goes down. I'm sorry, doggy ears. So we will see what's going up in the red intel room. Spy is harassing the NG right now. Luckily, he has Pyro with him there. So USSR is on red to start out with, or yes, USSR will be on red, and then sPIro is on blue. So let's check out Blue's defense right quick. Medic is up there with an Uber all by himself, his lonesome self, but looks like they have a very similar setup going on. Here comes a red push. They got their Uber and is popped just in time to save the heavy. Looks like they targeted down the sentry, so sentry goes down, engineer is down. Red has not grabbed the intel yet and is actually being guarded by the Pyro. Right now it's just the, soldier goes down, medic is being pressured, he needs to fall back, but actually he manages to survive. And Red actually did not take a lot of player damage right there, managed to keep most of their players alive, whereas Blue did lose their sentry and a few players, but again, Medic stayed alive, NG stayed alive, not NG, NG did die. When I was talking about Heavy stayed alive, so the combo is still going. And still until he got bloated up. That's a Bakad, I'm not sure. Anyway, so no score yet. Interesting. On a couple of the other Vitalisms I've casted, you see one team just initially get that first point or that first cap because the other team doesn't have time to set up in their intel room. And then once NG has time to set up and get a defense going, then it's harder to get those caps. Let's see what's going on though. We have Dr. Strangelove pop the Uber on his soldier, only a level 2 gun up in the room. Looks like the soldier actually ran out of ammo, so that's unfortunate right there. And now the Pyro is chasing them back into the house. Dr. Strangelove is down. Blue looks like is in possession of the center house right now, actually wanting to push forward with momentum, but that Pyro Hobbs is not going to be able to do much by his lonesome self. But Blue does have possession of the house, and of course it's very important because instead of capping the enemy intel and bringing it to your own base, you bring it to these lovely elevator shafts right here in the middle, and of course the house is right above it, so you control the house, you control the cap zones. Here comes a scout, not for long, Whimsical, we'll just call him Whimsical, and goes down because he can't take on that combo by himself. Mojo doesn't manage to keep his heavy alive. He's so close to Ubernet right now. He needs to get away. Is he going to be able to? I think so. So some nice dodging right there. We're going to try to get on the Mojo cam though, because he's going to be close to Uber. There you go. Hooks up with his demo. Missed that health pack, but that's okay. He is in his intel room. He is feeling pretty safe. Again, I don't think either team has held the intel for more than a few seconds. But both Ubers are up. Red is probably going to push in here soon, whereas Blue is going to want to hold off on popping as long as possible. Popping on the Pyro would not be a bad idea right now. And indeed, looks like Blue decided to pop Mojo, fearing for his and/or his Heavy's life. Oh, Dr. Strangelove goes down to a backstab from Teso Agent. So nice there. That's going to give Blue a nice little Uber advantage. And also, they have this huge player advantage. Only 4 up right now. Of course, one of those is the engineer, but the gun is sapped. Mojo being challenged upstairs by the spy, but he manages to take him down with the Vitasat actually. But he goes down to the soldier. Red Scout has the intel, but he goes down. Blue Scout has the red intel, but he goes down, so, very close right there, but failed little push, unfortunately, for Blue. They actually looked pretty good in there. They had some coordination with their spy going in and sapping the sentry before their combo did, so not bad looking. Again, these are North American Iron teams, so they're just starting out in their competitive careers. So hopefully what I say can help them out, and of course they're helping me out. Ooh, a nice pill right there to get to Whimsical from a Blue Beef Man. But yes, they are also helping me out by giving me demos and letting me cast them. Awesome sticky work there by Blue Beef Man, but he goes down to not have enough health and is finished off by Can Man. So Red is going to have another minute or so to set up while Mojo brings his Uber back. Dr. Strangelove, by the way, is the best name ever, because it's the best movie ever. If you don't know what... Oh! Timeless! Sniper for sPIro takes down Dr. Strangelove. Now would be an appropriate time for a quote from the movie, but too much going on, I can't think. Oh, the scout is doing some nice work at dog airs, but maybe one shot. Yeah, he was definitely one shot away from killing Harvey the Heavy. Harvey the Heavy for USSR. So we are 14 minutes or 6 minutes in. 14 minutes left, and neither team has a cap right now, so it is going to be interesting. Blah, camera work. Oh, Alpha and Yan Mega. The Alpha and Yan Mega. Getting some nice rockets in there, taking down Dr. Strangelove, so Mojo's going to have a nice little advantage. We will find his cam, decide what he decides to do with that. Got his Heavy with him right now, pushing into the mid-building. Looks like only the scout right there, and Whimsical is taken down pretty easily. So he's got his Pyro, his Heavy, and his Demo with him. Their Pop managed to take down Harvey Birdman. Here comes the attack on the Sentry. The Sentry is wrangled though, so that's going to give him some nice defense. But while it is wrangled, the Scout manages to come in there, grab the intel, but doesn't manage to do anything more with that. Timeless taking down Can Man too, so Red is just dropping like flies here, and Blue is just dropping like flies here in the Red intel room. No, Red is dropping like flies in their intel room. I was right the first time. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's... Blue has a nice player advantage right now. Unfortunately, they're all back at spawn and can't get to the intel room to get the cap. So a nice little defense there. Again, it looks like Blue's having a really hard time pushing in and getting this. They have some good strategy going on, like getting the spy in there while the Sentry is wrangled. Oh! Applesauce gets a shot on Mojo, so there goes that advantage. So Dr. Strangelove is going to have a nice one. I think he's... Oh. He was building rather quickly, so I thought maybe he would switch to the crits, which is not a terrible idea, and capture the flag, but he did not. Crits might be not a terrible idea, but questionable, because both teams are running the level 3 sentry gun in this situation, so you usually want to use that regular minigun to use that Uber to take down the gun. Hopefully that made sense. Alright, so Dr. Strangelove does have his Uber. He's going to have to watch out for his head because Timeless has shown himself to be an not adequate, but more than adequate sniper in his skills. But Dr. Strangelove is... Where is he? He is still back in spawn, or in intel room, trying to keep safe. He lost Harvey and Can Man. No. Who's his Demo? Commando his Demo, so he's going to wait for those respawns in order to make this push, which is an excellent idea. But however, in waiting for that push, he has allowed Mojo to get his Uber. Chaso Agent trying to get in there and put a sap on there, because here comes his combo team. They are not going to be able to do much with this, though. The engineer decided not to wrangle, but actually it worked out for him. He's up here. Can Man being very aggressive engineer right here, saying, you tried to take out my sentry and I'm offended by that, so now you must die. Mojo has got to run away. Let's see if he can escape, and he does indeed. So Mojo's gonna... Oh no! Timeless gets Dr. Strangelove again. Makes him drop his Uber. So we're gonna go in the Timeless cam for a second, because he's got this excellent position. What is up with his Girardi? Interesting. But yeah, he just has an excellent sniping position. Well, he did, but now pushing into the intel, he's actually got harder angles, but he manages to take down, the Heavy, but then gets backstabbed. Someone has the intel right now. That's Blue Beef Man running as fast as he can to the elevator, and there we go. That is the first cap of the game. Only 9 minutes in. But, of course, once you get that first cap, you're so hungry now for the second one, and it almost seems easy, but not quite. Not quite. And of course, Vitalism is a super annoying capture the flag map where you can only cap the enemy's intel if you have possession of your own intel. So that makes it especially, or it adds a little twist, really. Just another little hard element. Oh, Dog Ear's trying to get in there and do a sneaky little scout move, but he goes down. He might have wanted to wait for his heavy to come up here and distract them, but Backhand goes down to the bottle. So Red is kind of just putting together a scrappy defense right now because Canman is not up, so they don't have this level 3 going at all. So they're just all hanging out here, trying to stay alive and trying to keep that intel in the room. Dr. Strangelove is working up that Uber. They have pretty even Ubers, though. Ooh, Xanax getting a stab on the Alpha and Yan Mega, but goes down to Barrett and Hobbs. Hobbs-esque. Is that Esquire? I don't know what that is. Anyway. You see, Red has a nice control of the house right now, putting together... oh, but here comes a soldier and coming in from behind it gets Dr. Strangelove. Oh, that was a nice pick right there by the Alpha and Yan Mega with a rocket jump up into the house through the windows, because of course there are no glass in this window, see? So yeah, that's lock your windows, boys and girls. Blue Briefman getting some spam up there and managed to take down Applesauce. Wait, is it Applesauce or just Apple? No, it is. Oh, it's Applesauce. It's hardcore Applesauce. Mojo is super hurt. He may have to pop the super in defense of himself, and he does. Can't save back ad, but does manage to pop it on his Pyro, who's doing some nice work. There's Hobbs kind of cleaning up this house. There we go. Red is no longer in the house, and Hobbs is going to try to become a squatter and stake claim for this house as his own. Mojo did go down in that, unfortunately. Let's see if Hobbs can do this. He gets a reinforcement, so a nice little hold right there, and here comes the rest of his team. So that is going to be pretty significant for their forward push, and then of course they're capping. We're going to watch the Xanax cam for a second, because we haven't had any spy. I don't give enough love to spies. But... oh, and just as I say that, I go off the spy, just because I get so bored. That's why I never play spy. Still confused about Applesauce's Girardi there, but it still serves the same function no matter what shape it is in. So Dr. Strangelove has his Uber right now, but they do not have the house, so they are going to have a hard... They will not be... They'll probably have to pop the Uber in order to get through the house, so that means they will not have the Uber for the push into the intel room. So maybe this would be the time to go for a little sneaky around the house push. They are down commando their demo and getting spammed heavily from Blue Beefman. So maybe let's see. Oh, nice. Xanax getting a pick on Timeless, so that is going to be... oh, so Dr. Strangelove has got to be really happy about that, because he's already dropped to him at least once, and then died from him as well. So they did pop their Uber coming into the house. I'm not completely sure if it was necessary. Mojo did go down. Beckhad went down. So they're going to have a player advantage pushing in here into the intel room. Well, if they can get rid of this pesky scout, and Dog Ears does go down. But look who's back up. It's a favorite sniper, and Timeless gets a whimsical, so that's not a huge deal for their push. Oh, Alpha and Yan Mega trying to get that medic pick again and has not managed to do it. Chimple. Chimple. That makes me laugh. Pushing out into the yard right here, managed to take down Dog Ears. Oh, you've got some camping going on. I hope you brought your tents. But actually not that much camping, but Xanax getting to pick on Alpha and Yan Mega, so that's actually a pretty big deal because he has been a pest. Even though he's only second to the last on his team, those couple medic picks and just pressuring that medic has just been a very good soldier work for Highlander. Mojo has got his Uber up, pushing now, trying to get back the house, but his heavy gets backstabbed, his soldier goes down. Fortunately, he escaped with his life, but gonna have to wait a little bit longer in order to do that push. We got about 5 minutes left in this half. There are two 20-minute halves, or the first to 10 caps. 10 caps is probably not going to happen in the next 5 minutes, so we'll probably be going on to a round 2, which is absolutely fine. I enjoy casting Vitalism. I do not enjoy playing it, but kind of reminds me of like how I love watermelon flavored candy, but I hate watermelon. It's like I love Vitalism, I just don't like playing it. Anyway, we have both Ubers up. Looks like sPIro is going to go for the lower route here. Let's see if... Oh, where's the... Oh, it didn't even need the Uber. So that was a great hold right there by Mojo. Finally decides to pop it. He's got balls of steel is how I usually describe that. Just being super calm about it. But Dr. Strangelove still does have the Uber, but the... Blue already did get a cap in there. sPIro managed to take it, and I believe that was the scout who did it. I'm not sure, but Alpha and Omega tries to get it out, tried to get a rocket jump out, but was not able to do it. Meanwhile, Dr. Strangelove held his Uber that whole time. I don't know about that. If he had popped it, would he have been able to stop that cap? I don't know. But now he has it, so maybe they can go get their own cap. At least they are able to... Oh, no! Dog ears takes down Dr. Strangelove, makes him drop that Uber, so nice work right there. What is this demo? Oh! I'm not sure if the demo was being... or if Commando was doing something there, or if he was stuck on the wall, but meanwhile, it worked, so I'm not going to question it. But Harvey Birdman going down, so 2 heavy classes down for Red right now, so sPIro's pushing in again. Red actually had the cap right there. What's hard about casting Vitalism, though, is knowing when intel is picked up and who's getting it. So anyway, we're 2-1 is the point. Blue Uber is popped, flash between the soldier and the heavy. The gun is still alive. No, it is down now. The scout picks up the intel, but he goes down. Backstab, nice backstab by Chaso Agent, gets Commando and I believe somebody else, but now the heavy has it. He needs to turn around and start shooting. He is being super pressured by the Pyro right here, covered in urine, but actually managed to take it in Timeless with a nice headshot to take out the Pyro. So it's 3-1. Again, Timeless doing some great work. Taking down Birdman too, he got credit for that headshot. Oh no, but there's a spy behind him. Hopefully that's been called out. I think somebody saw him. There we go. So, who's that? The Xanax doesn't... not able to take down Timeless. Blue is just hungry for more. Now they've tasted the intel. They want more, which is, of course, how you play this game. So you can't blame them for that. Timeless! Alright, fine. We'll get on your camera. Despite the fact that your team has an Uber right now. Jesus, what? Yeah, okay, so there's an Uber pushing into the point, but we're going to stick on the Timeless cam because he just had like 3 headshots in a row and deserves a lot of love right now. Mojo coming back after popping that Uber, his heavy went down, and of course now Timeless is whiffing shots. He just really wants that sniper, misses that jump again. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being bad luck for you, Timeless. Even though this took place 4 days ago. Anyway. And his little star on the end of his name makes me laugh. Oh, he goes down applesauce. So, but good run there by Timeless. So 3-1. Nice little build there to take down applesauce. Blue Beef Man finds the heavy. Can he get him? No, but he does. I'm trying to think. No, he didn't do any damage to Harvey Birdman. We're gonna see what Chaso Agent can do in the enemy intel room with only 60 seconds left. He may just decide to camp. Oh, he's found somebody. Going for those headshot or the revolver shots. Oh, it manages to get Chimple. So nice little play right there. Probably not going to do a whole lot with 45 seconds left, but you never know. We'll check on the Dog Ears camera, who's been an excellent scout. I think he has a couple of the caps. A couple meaning 2, I believe. No, I think he only has 1. But anyway, he has caused the medic a lot of headache. Takes down his opposing scout right there. So nice work. 20 seconds left. Dog ears. I'm just gonna call him dog ears. See if he can get. He doesn't worry about the intel anymore. He's just going for the kills, which is pretty much what you have to do with 10 seconds left. Look to see if he can get anything in here, and no, right now it's a dead time. And that will take us to the second round. We are up, or sPIro is up 3-1, and we will be back after this break. Round 2, ding ding ding. Remember, sPIro is up 3-1, and we are playing to 10 caps or best in two 20-minute halves. So we have 19 minutes 45 seconds left. We're watching the Chimple cam right now. He's deciding to take the house, which is not a bad idea, and actually a pretty good idea. Let's be honest. Actually, Red is being very defensive right now. Commando putting up some stickies, just wanting to take the house right now. Let's see what Blue is doing right now. We got the little typical NG setup. Oh, we gotta pause. I hope, otherwise this demo has learned something about gravity that he needs to share with the rest of us. Anyway, we will be back after this. We are back in the USSR and sPIro. I'm watching the Blue Beef Man cam right now. He's doing some crazy moonwalking type stuff. Everybody is, of course, because it's post-pause. So, oh, there we go. I have to refresh that. I was like, we have more than 13 minutes left. Anyway, interesting. We have the Red Engineer, that is Canman, deciding to go for the mini sentry and actually wrangling it too, which is not a bad idea. In fact, an excellent idea. Because the mini wrangled sentry will give you an infinite range and no fallout damage from the ammo. So nice work there, but he's being very aggressive actually. So interesting choice right here, whereas the rest of his team decided to go pretty defensively and just take the house and kind of sit until they got their Uber. He is being very aggressive, kind of abandoning. Red is actually pretty much abandoning their intel room. So we'll see how that goes. Blue, however, doing the regular setup. Looks like sentry gun in a different corner, but not a whole lot of difference. Here comes the demo spam, doing a lot of damage, but the sentry's wrangle, it can take a lot of damage. Here comes the Blue Uber to oppose that Red Uber, and actually they do a great job of that. Manage to hold them off. Let's see if they can finish off this heavy, and indeed they do. They don't get Dr. Strangelove, however, which is pretty important. Because he'll be able to build up his Uber now being alive. Spy, Chaser Agent trying to get that intel sneak in there, but does not manage to. Chimple super hurt and goes down to Backad. Looks like we had some changes. Applesauce is now on Scout. We have a new person. We have Volt as Sniper. So we'll see if he can contend with Timeless. Try to keep his medic alive and away from those headshots. Blue now having a control of the house. Oh! Spy in. Does not manage to get the stab and actually does go down. So Xanax down. And you see Mojo is still ice skating. So that means he hasn't died since the pause. So some nice staying alive skills right there. Too bad he couldn't keep Alpha and Yan Mega alive right there. But pill to the face will usually take it down. And here they pop into the intel room, but do not pop the Uber yet. Again, Mojo seems to be very good at deciding when he can and cannot, or does and does not have to use it. And look at, meanwhile, in the corner, this poor medic is being harassed like crazy by the Pyro. Dexter Strangelove actually not finished off right there, but there goes a first cap of this round, so that'll bring it 4-1 for sPIro. In combination of the two classes. So Mojo still has that Uber. Excellent hold right there. Okay, so now he does pop it, which is a good idea. He was very pressured right there, and his heavy was at half health. Looks like his spy got in there, has the intel on his back, drops it. Pyro now has it. He is running. Looks like he will not have any trouble. And there we go, 2-0. So sPIro has figured out that to do these what are they called? Domino caps to stay in the intel room, and then that indeed is what they decided to do this time around. With their heavy medic, Mojo is working up that Uber. Will probably have something. Oh, being pressured by Chimple, but his heavy managed to take him down. Meanwhile, Yan Mega looks like he popped in and out with the intel. Poor Mojo. But Yan Mega, there we go. Alpha and Yan Mega, sorry, does manage to cap us. So it's a 3-0. Which brings it to 6-1. So this round going awfully quickly, even though we have about 15 minutes left. Not impossible for USSR to come back, but looking less and less likely, of course, each cap sPIro gets. Oh, I thought Chimple would miss that jump, but that shows how much I know as a soldier. Xanax looking... Can he get timeless? He does. Nice stand there, but Chaso Agent was right behind him. So, that's funny. That always amuses me. Watch the commando cam for a second because he has the planets. Strange, or unusual hat, sorry about that, and looks awesome. Oh, but he does goes down. So we have... Oh, do they know the combo is in there? Actually, Pyro comes in, Niplets, and forces that Uber, so excellent work right there. Here comes a red Uber in retaliation, but... Dr. Strangelove just blown off by the Pyro. Now his Heavy's going to die. That is so sad. Dr. Strangelove, however, is still alive, so that is less sad. Mojo goes down to Commando, though. So Dr. Strangelove will, if he heals someone, he may have an Uber advantage, but Mojo rocking the Vitasaw, so he has that lovely 19%, which means actually he died with a lot of charge. So, not fun there, but will give his team a little bit of advantage. So 14 minutes left. What is going to happen? If I knew, I would tell you, but I don't. Well, anyway. Let's look at our scores. Nothing too unusual. Oh! Bolt gets a nice headshot there on Blue Beef Man. Oh, I see. It's the little Soviet Union symbol where his, if it's an O or an A there for Volt. That's cute. The hammer and scythe. Anyway, Blue now has control of the... Oh! Blue Medic getting pressured by the Scout. Oh, and he gets taken down. Applesauce getting Mojo. So, not good news for sPIro right there, especially since Dr. Strangelove has this 100%. We will get on his cam and see what he decides to do with it. He's got his Heavy with him. Probably decide to push into the house in order to take that key strategic position. However, they are being pressured right now in the intel room from the soldier, and a spy actually just pops in, tries to pop out, but has not managed to. So chase the agent down. Maybe it was a distraction technique. We'll see. No, it was not. He was just doing some recon work or suicide work. Either way. Blue still has control, and Dr. Strangelove should probably push out soon here because he's got that nice Uber advantage. It's being... Oh, no. Oh, no. He almost died there, but why? So that was a desperation pop. Of course, a good idea. I'm sad that I missed what almost caused him to die right there. But anyway, that's going to enable Mojo to use his Uber. Can he get the... Oh, someone stole the sandwich. That's just mean. But he does stay alive, building that health back up. Probably shouldn't jump down there because there is a wrangled mini sentry. And oh, yes, he's getting hurt very bad. Can Man does take him down with his shotgun and help of Chimple. Where is the intel? That is a question, but Hobbs the Pyro manages to get it. So now it is a 4-0, meaning it is 7-1. 11 minutes left. All is not lost for USSR, but they gotta get their act together if they want to do anything about this. I don't think I mentioned it, but coming into this game, both teams were undefeated, meaning 2-0 on both Croissant and then Barn Blitz. So a lot at stake here. Undefeated record is up for grabs for both of these teams. Right now, sPIro looking pretty good. And K-Man, I didn't realize he's camping the opponent spawn. That's very ballsy. Again, just being a very super aggressive engineer. Maybe he's given up at this point on defense because he just finds it doesn't work as long as the other team has an Uber. On the other hand, it does delay those pushes and because they have to wait for an Uber, so I'm not sure I completely agree with that super aggressive engineer work. Often Mega getting a nice jump into the house and then a nice pick on Chimple, the opposing soldier, pushing into spawn. They got to deal with a tiny level 1 mini, but not a big deal. Uber is popped for both teams, and Blue is oh, right behind you. Oh god, oh god. Mojo was pretty screwed right there. But it is 5-0, so someone did get in and out with that intel. So 8-1, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking a little desperate now for USSR if they want to do anything here. Timeless getting pressured by the Xanax, the scout, or scout, the spy. His friend the scout is around. Harvey Birdman, oh, backstab. Chaser Agent managed to take him down right after he took down the demo. Actually, Chaser Agent managing to escape alive, so nice work. Nice spy work there. Oh, except when you stepped into those sticky bombs. Not nice spy work there, but I think he knows that, so we won't dwell on that. Anyway, Mojo's got some of that close to Uber action, and we're going to stick on Dr. Strangelove cam though. You know, at this point, they're 8-1. I would not recommend. That was supposed to be a double negative, so I would say why not go for the crits at this point. Their Uber is obviously not working. I would say use the crits, try to get those early drops and on the opposing medic right before they're able to get that Uber, and then maybe you could start something. It just maybe. Right now he's holding on to this Uber for quite a bit. Blue Uber already popped. Mojo going down, so not gonna have to worry about that. So now would be the time to push. But actually not following through after getting a couple of the heavy classes down. They decide, okay, here they go. Dr. Strangelove and co are pushing into the middle house. They have pretty good possession of this. Volt taking down the CAD, the heavy for blue. So now they have a great Uber advantage. Mojo goes down. Oh, poor Mojo. So now would be the time to push, guys. Indeed they are. It's like they can hear me. But watch out for your head there, Dr. Strangelove. Okay, manages to pop the Uber without taking anything to the head. Here comes Red's push. The Pyro goes down. Maybe should have flashed the Uber around. Need to flash it to this soldier who grabbed the intel but went down immediately. Dr. Strangelove had the intel after that but goes down. They did not get the sentry gun. It was wrangled, so of course it's very hard, but only 2 up now for the USSR. Well, there was. I was distracted because I missed another cap by sPIro, so it is 6-0, or if you add 6 plus 3, it is 9-1. So this is it. I am going to just stay looking at the intel and whoever comes and gets the intel, because that will determine the outcome of this game, or that will be the most exciting part of this game. So here comes blue. Pyro gets it, blowing away this engineer, manages to get him. Oh, also blowing away Spy. This Pyro is crazy. That is Hobbs doing some nice reflect and compression blast work. Is he going to be able to get it? And yes, he does. So that, I believe, is game. I don't think the UG configs enable or have that feature that will stop it after 10 caps. Let's see if they realize it, or shall I continue casting? I'll continue casting until someone says something in chat. Alright, we'll watch the... Let's see, where's Timeless? Let's get some more Timeless. There we go. And his... There, alright, so they didn't realize that that is the cap, so a nice win there for sPIro. It definitely wasn't easily won. They had some good defense and lost pushes, though, by USSR that enabled that win for sPIro. So sPIro goes on to be 3-0 in the Summer League of UGC, whereas USSR is now 2-1. Alright, well, thank you so much for sending this in. I'm actually not sure. I only have the real name of the person who sent this in. Oh, no, it's Mojo who sent it in. Thank you so much for sending it in, Mojo. And good luck with the rest of your season. So thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'll talk to you later.